Hello Capricorn, welcome back to my channel. If you enjoy my readings, please be sure to like and subscribe. And if this reading resonates with you, please leave a comment and let me know. So let's get right into this reading. I've already laid out all your cards. And your first card is the Queen of Pentacles, which is Taurus or Earth signs. And this one has to do with a person who's very much an entrepreneur, very generous, talented, a people person, very nurturing, and always willing to help others succeed so that you can also succeed. All right, so I have to say that for most of my Capricorns, I know that is right on. But this is probably somebody in your life that is the Queen of Pentacles. Can be a male or a female. Just because it says Queen doesn't mean that it's a female. And your Narcissist card is how to repel a narcissist. So repelling a narcissist usually has to do with putting up boundaries and or just straight up telling them no. And sometimes it's hard to tell folks no, but if they don't take no for an answer, then sometimes you just have to cut them completely off. All right, and the oracle card that I chose for this is reclamation, which means reclaiming what is yours. All right, so that's something that's crossing you. So you must have lost something dear to your heart, or something has happened that's causing you to feel like you need to reclaim something. So whether that be in your love life or somewhere else in your life, something's slipping out of your grasp. So it's time to reclaim it. All right. So for the recent past, I have the Four of Pentacles, and this one shows a man who has a pentacle on his head, pentacle on his chest, and one underneath each foot. So this is basically the hoarder card, somebody who's very well-to-do and afraid to take a chance. Maybe a shopaholic or even a miser. Good luck, but stagnation. So even though you may be feeling like you have it all and everything is right where you want it, you might have to put Marie Kondo into play to get everything back to where you wanted it to. So the answer to your question, whatever it is that you're looking for, is yes. Yes. Okay? So sharing, caring, and letting go is the reverse to this card, okay? So sometimes you have to let go. It may be, there may be another opportunity that's gonna give you the opportunity to let go of something that's been holding you back. All right? So in your recent past, you may have felt the need for revenge. This card right here has to do with loner dependence. Misery loves company, okay? So, if you're finding yourself in a situation where you have someone in your life who's always miserable, or maybe it's you, then, I'm not sure how revenge comes into this, but if you are feeling this, someone's taking revenge on you, or like maybe you want to take revenge on someone, your oracle card says take control. All right, so the situation may be getting out of control, but revenge isn't the answer. You just have to take back control and reclaim what's yours, okay? So for your immediate future, we have the Seven of Pentacles. Now this one is it has to do with earth signs, and it's Saturn and Taurus, okay? So this is the farmer with the crops that won't grow. So even though you have done a lot of work to make sure that, you know, the ends are going to be worth it. You may have crops that aren't growing. So, what you need right now is a vision. You know, you might be trying to turn a profit, but it's giving you some issues. And what you're really trying to get to is your reward on your investment. So, keep your eyes open, and you have to be honest with yourself when you're going into a situation if it's really going to pay off or not. So, in your immediate future, we also have the harem. All right. A harem is a group of people that narcissists support narcissists. Okay. These are people who may be known as enablers, someone who is not helping the situation. Okay. So let's just assume that maybe these crops that won't grow isn't necessarily a financial situation. It could just be an emotional situation where things aren't just going quite as planned, and there may be a group of people that are against you. So you're probably feeling like it's time to just wish on a star, right? So that's your oracle card, wish on a star. Which it turns out that right now there's quite a few meteor showers going over, so you might be able to find a star to wish upon. But in the meantime, your final outcome is the Ten of Wands, which is a man who's carrying so many wands, and he's just completely overburdened. He's trying to hold up the burdens of too much responsibility. So if you're looking for, you know, an answer, then this is a bad end to a bad cycle. All right? People have been pitted against each other, and whatever it was, it's over. Okay? The end is right here, but you know what it says right here is self-deprecating. All right? So make sure that if this is representing you, if you're the one who's overburdened, don't be depriving yourself of what you need. Okay? And the narcissist card that goes with this card, where you're carrying too much on your shoulders, is hypersensitive. All right, so it may not necessarily be too much physical labor or too much physical burden, even though that's what the picture depicts. It could be that you're too sensitive to the things that are going on around you. And it can cause you to be carrying a lot of emotional burdens, okay? Well, it could be physical and emotional burdens, but it looks like your oracle card says that you're having some issues with karmic love, and it's time to rekindle your love life and heal your relationship. Okay? So that is really great. This reading is pretty clear that there's some kind of issues going on. Let's take a quick look at these hermetic cards, because I feel like these might help you out, because this is just, you know, hermeticism is, I mean, the word hermit comes from hermetic, and this 2020 has been really rough. A lot of people don't even realize just how good it is to get to know thine own self. So, but hermeticism is all about knowing yourself and knowing what you can and cannot accomplish. So for your first hermetic card under what's crossing you, where you might be feeling like like you're trying to get rid of a narcissist and reclaim your love life, possibly, it's the law of knowledge. Okay? So knowledge is power, and sometimes just talking about the situation at hand, communicating, can save everything, okay? And the law of vibration. All right, so this one has the hoarder card, revenge, as well as taking control of your situation, But the law of vibration says that nothing resists and everything moves and everything vibrates. So, in other words, whatever vibes you're putting out into the universe, they're going to come back tenfold. So, you want to make sure that you're putting out good vibes, especially because, your next card here in your immediate future is the farmer with the crops that won't grow. All right, so let's take a look underneath the crops that won't grow. We've got the harem garage. Now, I hate to say this, but if you are the narcissist and your harem is backing you, but your decisions aren't the best, then that could be a crutch. Okay? So, it's good to have a crutch if you really need it, but therapy is whenever you learn how to walk without the crutch, right? So, your next card is mentalism. All right? Mentalism is all about the mind, and the universe is mental. All right? It says that we are all one, and our surroundings are all inherent, an inherent part of us. Okay? So everything that we have, and everything that we do, is our mental state. Everything that you say is going to come back to you. Everything that you do is going to change you. So just watch what you say and watch how you say it, and think about what kind of person that you're dealing with before you let the words come out of your mouth, okay? All right, and then your final outcome. So we've got the man who's carrying the burdens of too many, too much emotional baggage, or too much physical baggage. Also, hypersensitivity. So this could be you, or this could be someone else around you that's causing you this stress. And the karmic love card. So the hermetic card that goes with this is the law of synchronicity. All right, so it says two or more events have more in common in that moment in time when they happen. Okay, so basically this is just saying that nothing happens for no reason. Everything happens because something else happened. All right, so just be careful what you do and what you say, because your vibrations are going to come back to you. All right, Capricorn, well, it has been very nice getting to know you tonight, and I hope that this is helpful. If you are struggling with narcissistic abuse, or someone who is, just treating you badly, then I highly recommend that you either, watch some videos on YouTube. The doctors that I used to come up with these cards were actually Dr. Romani and Dr. Grande. They both have YouTube channels, and they're extremely helpful, and just, they can help you to know what the real issue is, so that it might make you realize whether or not you might need to see a professional, okay? So, hopefully all of this is something that can be easily resolved, but if it doesn't resolve itself, then I highly recommend therapy and, professional assistance. But definitely, we all are dealing with a lot of stress in 2020, and I'm praying that all of the stress will just magically disappear in 2021. But as you know, things don't usually just disappear, so we're gonna cross our fingers and cross our T's and dot our I's and make sure that we do the work that needs to be done to get us back to normal, or at least close to it. So you all have a wonderful night, and be sure to like and subscribe, and definitely leave me a comment if this reading resonates with you. Good night.